Hey Nathan, it's Monday, March 31st. So you and I both love science fiction and imagining the future and its possibilities. One thing that really excites us is seeing the stuff of science fiction realized in our own time. We are both huge Star Trek fans, and this series is a good example. Star Trek is rife with made-up technology that has pretty much come to exist in the past 10 years. There's even a meme about it. Throughout several series, Star Trek has predicted cell phones, video chat, iPads, even Google Glass. The meme boasts Star Trek, predicting the future since 1966. Although Star Trek is popular for having these technologies, it should be noted that these are common technologies in science fiction writing as early as the 1960s and earlier. One technology in Star Trek that you and I find especially interesting is the replicators. For anyone unfamiliar with Star Trek, replicators are a ubiquitous machine in the Star Trek universe that rearrange subatomic particles into whatever material the user wants, be it clothes, food, air, ship parts. This idea contributes to the moneyless society of the humans in Star Trek, and to me just sounds incredible. I mean, how cool would that be to have in real life? Well, the other day, Nathan, you and I were talking about the steps toward having that technology in reality. And in our opinion, that first step is 3D printing. Really simply, 3D printing is the creation of a material object from a digital model. 3D printers layer plastic, paper, metal, and other materials in what is called the additive process to make a three-dimensional object. 3D printers have existed since the 80s but have only come into the spotlight in recent years due to their availability and cheaper costs. The technology is also advancing quickly. 3D printers are now capable of producing many things such as clothing, cell phone cases, and robotic body parts. Nathan, you and I saw an article recently about a 22-year-old woman who got her skull replaced by a 3D printed plastic skull. Not only were the doctors able to safely attach the skull to this girl, but they were able to customize it so that it would fit her head perfectly. That's insane! That is so cool! Of course, there is some controversy that comes along with 3D printing. Unfortunately for gun control advocates, 3D printers do not come with safety regulations like the Starfleet replicators do. A company called Defense Distributed is in the limelight for releasing the blueprints for a plastic 3D printed gun. Although the US Department of State made them remove the blueprints from their website, they are still available on file sharing sites. The widespread availability of printable guns poses a security issue in the eyes of governmental protection agencies and people who don't want just anyone to have access to a gun. But limiting companies and people on what they can share on the internet is seen as a violation of free speech and net neutrality. It definitely is a difficult issue that I'm sure will accompany 3D printing as the technology continues to advance. What do you guys think on the issue? Discuss it in the comments. I'm gonna leave you guys with a video of a 3D printed robotic hand, and Nathan, we'll see you on Wednesday.